Hi everyone. If your PR team is still manually digging through journalist lists, scanning articles, and guessing angles, you're wasting hours every week. In this video, I'm going to show you how to automate PR research using AI so you can find relevant journalists faster, discover angles that actually get picked up, and build smarter pitches in minutes instead of hours. This is not the theory, this is exactly how high performing PR teams are working in 2026. So let's get started. Let's quickly redefine PR research because most teams get this wrong. PR research is not just finding journalists' email, building media list. It's actually about these three things, which is understanding how journalists are covering right now, identifying patterns in successful stories, and matching your story to what already works. AI helps you automate all three. Let's talk about the old workflow, which was Google search, then read 10 articles, then guess the angle, build list, and then pitch. But AI powered workflow looks like this. You input topic, AI scans hundreds of articles, it also extracts patterns, and then it suggests angle, finds relevant journalist. So the result is that same output in 10% of the time, but with better insight. So let's go through step by step AI PR research system. Step 1 is trend and angle discovery. Start with a prompt like analyze the latest 50 articles on your topic and identify recurring themes, angles, and headlines that journalists prefer. What AI gives you is the trending story formats, common hooks like data driven, contrarian personal stories, headline patterns. Look for what journalists repeat, that's what gets published. Step 2, journalist intent mapping. So instead of just collecting names, ask AI to list journalists writing about your topic and summarize their recent coverage themes and tone. Now you get what each journalist actually cares about, their writing style, if it's data heavy, opinionated, etc., and what they've already covered to avoid duplicate pitches. This alone increases reply rates massively. Step 3 is content gap identification. This is where AI becomes insanely powerful. So the prompt goes something like what angles related to your topic are undercovered but relevant based on current trends. Now you're not pitching noise and fluff, you are pitching fresh angles that journalists need. Step 4 is automated media list enrichment. Use AI to clean messy lists, categorize journalists by niche, score relevance. For example, you can give a prompt like segment this list of journalists into categories based on their coverage and rank them by relevance to, and then insert your topic. Step 5 is pitch angle validation. Before sending a pitch, validate it by saying evaluate this PR angle and suggest improvements based on current media trends. This avoids weak hooks, overused narratives, generic pitches. Now, let's level this up by some of the methods. So, the first one is continuous monitoring. Now, what you do is set up your AI workflows to track new articles daily, alert you on trend shifts, identify new journalists entering the space. Second is pattern recognition across campaigns. Now, feed past successful pitches into AI and say, analyze which angles led to coverage and why. Now you're building a data driven PR strategy and not just guesswork. Third is HARO or journalist request automation. So instead of manually scanning requests, use AI to filter relevant queries, match them with your expertise, and draft quick responses. This alone can double your output. So, before we move on to next section, I wanted to highlight how we are using AI in research purposes as well as finding um, relevant journalist relevant topic across multiple platforms and using AI to make your pitch written by you perfect, something that aligns with what the journalist is working on and what their style is. So never ever use AI to generate your pitch, but use it for research purposes as well as making your pitch look better, because the personal and human insight that you as an expert can provide to the journalist is what they're looking and cannot be provided by an AI. So, with that being said, let's also hop and see what are some of the common mistakes that most teams are making. So, the mistake number one is using AI for volume instead of insight. So, more pitches is not equal to better results. Mistake number two is not validating angles. AI gives options, but not all are good. So it's your duty to filter it out, cross check, and see if the result that AI gives you is accurate to what your expertise is. Mistake number three is ignoring journalist context. Relevance beats personalization. So let me give you a real workflow example. Let's say you are pitching about AI in real estate. Now, AI helps you find trending narratives, example automation, pricing tools, etc., and identifying journalists covering prop tech and spot gaps like AI failures in real estate and also creating a new angle. So, these are some of the things in which AI will help you. Now, your pitch becomes not AI is growing, but why AI tools are frequently failing real estate agents in 2026. And that's what gets coverage. If you if you implement this system and this approach, you will cut research time by 70 to 80%. You can pitch smarter angles and increase your hit rate significantly. So, AI won't replace PR teams, as I mentioned earlier, but teams using AI will replace those who don't because they will beat them in speed. If you found this useful, subscribe for more advanced PR and growth strategies and let me know in the comments if you want the prompts or if you have any doubts and your thoughts on this video. And I will see you in the next one.